Who doesn't love a good pair of headphones? It is me. Welcome back. For those who are unaware of me, I am a lover of all things technology. You know, it starts with cell phone tech and then it expands from cell phone tech to all types of other techs, you know, tablets and sound, you know, and I spoke about sound and how I use it for focus and concentration. And I typically have those little what are those little earplugs you put in your ears? Back a couple episodes earlier in my podcast, I talked about how I use those things to kind of keep me focused when I'm writing or when I'm reading or whatever the case is, because I tend to drift. So I had a pair of headphones. I used them for painting, but I noticed that they weren't as the cushion wasn't as soft, and not to mention they died on me. You know, they were older, and I used them they lasted for about five years. Shout out to Suri for giving me those for I think she gifted them to me some time ago, but I think for my birthday. Anyway, so I had those, and you know, they worked for what they worked for, and then the battery just shot on me, and then the cushions were just weak, and you know. So I decided, with the gift card I was given for Amazon, I figured I'd pop on there and try these Cowin headphones, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an unboxing, and then I'm going to put these things on, and I'm going to tell y'all how they fit and how they feel and how they sound. So let's see. Now, happy Kwanzaa, everyone. I meant to say that. We are Kujichagalia today. So I definitely wanted to give that my attention as well. Let's unbox these babies and let us begin. Okay. Oh. Let me unbox them the right way. Okay. So now I got these. They were mailed to me earlier, and I said before I open these officially, I opened up the package. I opened up like my actual mailing package, but I didn't open up the actual this. So I figured before we do this thing, I was going to make a video about it, because again, you know, I said to myself, you really want to do tech reviews, you love tech, why not take the time and do this? So I said, this is a great place to start. Brand new materials, technology, sound, I love it all, you know, what have you. Let's go. All right, so this is the top of the lid, right? And I'm going to put this, should I leave it up? Yeah, I'm going to leave it up. Okay, we have a thank you note that comes with it. Cowin says, 15 years ago, I was an audio engineer with a dream. Now more than, what? This number is strange. I think it's 1,486,000, but we're missing a comma. Anyway, I'm not a stickler for spelling. I'm a stickler for spelling for certain things. When it comes to like super expensive college tech books, you're not going to charge me an arm and a leg for a book and have typos. Like that's not acceptable. Like you're not going to do that. But now more than 1,486,000 people around the globe love their Cowin headphones, sound bars, and Bluetooth speakers. It's a long message. Experience the Cowin difference. Bill Cowin Group. This is the note that it comes with, and I like it. It's black. You know, I like black things, all black everything, but black ain't always good for you. Too much of it over a long period of time is not always good for you. It ain't good for the mind. All right, so we're gonna put this off to the side somewhere, and it has a nice little carrying case. You know, I love stuff like this. The quality is pretty decent. You know, it has that chemical smell to it. You know, when I was younger, I used to love that chemical smell. Nowadays, not so much. You know, I'm a little older, and Oh, let's move this all the way because I want y'all to see this goodness. Okay. So here we have what it looks like, right? Let me see if you got it. Like, let me kind of tilt this thing like this. So here we have the headphones. I'm gonna set these down here. Let me make sure like I'm all in framed lovely. Then we have, let's see what this is. It's a UNICEF card, and we have, I think, a business card. Notice the maximum charging voltage is 5 volts. Inappropriate charging may cause severe damage, fire, or electrocution hazards. So you'll die if you charge it over 5 volts. Then we have over here the warranty card, which it comes with, which is great. You know, I love a warranty. We have an owner's guide, and then we have an instructions for connections guide as well. And then this, I'm assuming, is the Bluetooth. Yep, I'm not the Bluetooth. This is the USB cable. And then we have our 3.5 millimeter headphones cable. Okay, so first, just picking them up for the first time. These things have a nice weight to them. They have a wonderful, like, I love things like, I don't like really light electronics. I don't like light anything. Like my phones, I love having heavy phones. I like the feeling of having a phone. I like to know that I have the weight of it. I like to feel that density. So, you know, I like that whole thing. So these have a great weight to them. They feel like they gotta be about 4 or 5 pounds. Nah, maybe I'm exaggerating, but yeah, they feel like they could be up there and some weight. So here's the micro USB jack. Here we have the on and off. The wall has 3 knobs, 3 settings here. So it has off here. The center looks like it's for Bluetooth, and the far right is noise cancellation. That's what it looks like. Yeah. And I wonder if these are like ready for me, like ready now for me to use. Well, let me put these on first, as a matter of fact. I want to see how they feel. Oh my God, yes. Wait. Oh, yes. And it has like some somewhat of a suction cuppy feeling, or yeah, I like these. Yeah. I walk around with these all day long. I might even just do the rest of the thing with these on. Yeah, I like these. Let me just wait, because I'm hyped. Let me calm down. Let me give it a little bit of time. Never just jump into anything just super, super excited, because you have a different thing speaking at the moment. So let me see. Let me give it a little bit of time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the sound for these things. And, oh, yes. I'm going to set up the sound for these things, and then I will be back in just a second to see how this thing goes. As a matter of fact, I might even just like do the setup thing here, just so you see how they work. Oh my goodness, yeah, I like these. They're very comfortable so far. Okay, so I did not realize how simple it was to setting this thing up. So what you're simply doing is just going to your settings, cutting on Bluetooth, cutting on the headset in the center setting, and then it connects just that fast. The Bluetooth device would be E7, connect to it, and it's just that simple. So I really didn't need to like do a whole cut for this, but yeah, it's just that simple. The sound test begins. All right, so I'm going to just pick, I have a 2019 playlist. Apple Music creates like this playlist. It's called the Replay. And I actually made mine public, so if you ever wanted to find out which songs I've been listening to for this year, you can find it on Apple Music, or I think just Apple Music. You can find me on it's called the Paint It Full 2019. Let's try a song and see. Okay, let me fool around with the audio. I'm gonna cut on the actual noise cancellation. By itself, without noise cancellation, it's still good. Wow. Let me pick one of my favorite songs. I can't hear myself. Hold on. Let me get a good song. Let me get my let me get some Don Richard. Hold on. We're gonna play some Tyrants and see what happens. Yo, I can't hear myself. The bass is right. I got bass booster on. I can't hear myself speak. Okay. I'll keep doing this and then I'll completely forget that I'm doing the review. Okay. So now what I will say is one thing that I have noticed people say about these headphones with that, like there tends to be like an interruption of sound whenever they like touch the headphones, or there's like a shaking. And I think that's where that suction comes in. I think what happens is when you press these or move these a little bit, I think the suction kind of like is like it kind of like interrupts the sound, not from the speakers, but your ears, because it's almost like someone's like closing and clapping on your ears. So it kind of feels like someone's like putting their pinkies in each of your ear canals and like doing like this. Like if you move it a little bit or this or like this, the sound will tend to like do this thing. I'm digging these, like a lot of. I'm loving them. That's it. So hands down, these are great. They're $80 on Amazon's website. I got a $50 gift card, so it was only like 20 something for me. But yeah, do I recommend? Hell yeah, times 10. Definitely, I recommend these. These are the Cowin E7 Pro. Find these on Amazon. I'm not sure if you can find them anywhere else, but yeah, I want to take these outside. But see, I would never go anywhere like where, like in the public, because you tend to lose your sense of surroundings. So I would not wear these like in the woods, although I would love to. Listen, okay. And I might, you know, kind of sneak out and go to the woods with these on and just do my thing. But yeah, I would be cautious when it comes to like wearing these in the public, because it really blots out sound, and you may not be as aware of your surroundings as you should. So definitely keep that in mind. But yes, these things work, man. And I can hear, like, when you cut on the noise cancellation, it kind of has like this very low white noise kind of sound. I cut it off, and now I can hear, oh yeah, now I can hear the bass in my voice a whole lot more. Like I hear it, I kind of hear, you know, when you cover your ears, you can hear like your own bass within your body, like more up here. Yeah, but when I turn the noise cancellation on, oh wow, okay. So for those, I don't know how that works yet. I don't know how the noise cancellation effect works, but it definitely changes it does something with the sound, it does something with the sound wave. I don't know. But I hear my voice, I hear no like, or feel, I don't feel any bass in my head. I don't feel any of that. Yeah, that's very interesting. I'd like to learn how that works. But anyway, I'm out, and I'm going to really enjoy these. They do charge, they're rechargeable. It says it takes about 4 hours to charge, and they have about 30 hours of playtime. So I'm looking forward to that use. And for when it comes to my need to focus and just get things done, these babies, when I'm podcasting, these right here, I'm gonna have the noise cancellation on when I'm talking to y'all bald heads. Oh my